do that.
Starting streaming. All right. Hello, everyone.
Okay.
We are 1 minute early for this episode of the Creature Conference, and that is because we have reached a peak level of German efficiency because we have added a new German to the call. Dearest new German, would you like to say hello?
Hello, everybody. This is not the What is on the Tabletop podcast.
No, but we stole its host anyway.
It is the Creature Conference, and I am happy to join you.
We've got Symbio Joe with us today. Joe, where are we coming to them live from today? What part of Rick Priestley's house?
Well, it is, of course, the dumpster behind Rick Priestley's house, where I live.
Dude, that's where we produce the show.
Every dumpster of this world. And you know, this is because there is almost the most delicious food there behind the dumpster.
Nice.
Tasty, tasty.
Yes,
So-
there's spaghetti on the floor with only one footprint on it. 2.
So what kind of food are you finding in the behind the dumpster behind Rick Priestley's house?
Fish and chips.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty accurate.
Also, some half-eaten, very good. What's it called? Flynn, help me out here. There is some very good Indian chicken. I know they are all good, but there is what is the one standing out for you?
Chicken tikka masala.
Yes, nailed it.
Awesome.
Half-eaten with only a little bit of mold on it, but the mold just makes it taste better.
Mold is just a different kind of cheese, right?
Kinda, sort of. It is a mushroom.
There's that too. All right, yes.
To Grime and Gribbly.
This is I was just thinking. This is yes, the #1 Tyrannid shit show on the internet. In case you didn't catch that the first time. I don't know if I said that the first time, but welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are very happy to have our special guest Symbio Joe with us. He as soon as we asked him to join, he said, "Oh, I guess Marco's not here today," and I assured him that we do love him even when Marco is here. But yes, the dearest Marco Schulze cannot join us today, unfortunately. So we are glad that an equally amazing German has stepped up to fill the void. So thank you.
That is way much of praise. I am not even close to the genius that is Marco absolutely Schulze.
Careful, careful. If I knew that he actually listened to these things when he wasn't on them, I'd be worried about you making his head bigger right now.
I will.
Yep.
Listen, Nick.
Yes.
To make things absolutely clear, I feel a little bit like an intruder, to be honest, because baseline is I'm a fan of all of you four, kind of sortish fan, and you have proven to me again and again that you are such cool and close friends that I do feel like an intruder. I cannot fill the void that is Marco absolutely Schulze. I cannot do that. I can just be me, and that is me
Symbio,
being
I'm gonna let
geeking
you in
out
on...
about your awesomeness.
Sounds great, but I'm gonna let you in on a little
Although
secret. A little secret is that all of us met on the internet. Every single one of us. We all met on the internet.
You have prizes and
What?
protonets.
Hey, listen, only one of us has protonids, and he will be a jammy bastard for the rest of his life for that infraction. So let's not talk about who has protonids, but...
Okay, some of you have prizes and very awesome sculpting skills I'm aspiring to, but I'm not there. And yeah. And there's also still this shadow of the past weighing on me that I did not know that there was something out there like Kickstarter, and I messed up big
What?
time being a emotional, unstable, angsty German about it.
What do you mean?
I wanted back in 2008
Yeah?
to get the Tyrannid community together to commission Roberto Cirillo to make Tyrannid art, because there was no Tyrannid art of the Tyrannofex and all the new big nids. And I asked around on Daka Daka and Warp Shadow, and I think what was the very red Tyranid
We
forum?
don't talk about that forum.
Okay, we don't talk about that forum. So I asked around there, and if I knew that Kickstarter was around at the time, that would have made stuff so much easier because I had picked out Simon and Marco as well the public face of the campaign, and in my mind everything looked out great. But yeah, all the lore difficulties just shut me down so quick and so hard that I was just like, okay. And then years later, I run into a person called Modern Synthesist, and I see that he is this very person that made this Carnifex right out of the Inquis Exterminatus art book. And I'm like, wait, you're that guy? And you know Simon? And now you're making I'm still starstruck.
So, Symbio, you sent me a message back when you were Stalin Schnauzbart or whatever, or maybe when you were something before that. And you told me this story, or someone else told me this story. And it's because of this story that I went to Roberto Cirillo and I was like, hey, Roberto, can you draw us some sketches?
You just say that to make me feel better.
No, seriously, man. You sparked this, and he did it for free. And to this day, I've never shown this one. Because this is the one I was supposed to send to the person who inspired this shit. So this is yours. You need to send me your address, and I'll find a way to send it to you without destroying it.
Shit.
Because honestly, this is all your fault.
What else can I say except you're welcome? Yeah,
Seriously,
cheers
though.
everyone. It's all my fault.
There you go. No, seriously, man. Like you might mourn that, but that inspired me to reach out to Roberto and speak to him and see about getting some art drawn. And I was like, "Hey, I'm happy to pay you for this." And he's like, "No, man. Tyranid players are cool. I'll do it for free," which is not normal, but yeah.
Yes.
So I owe a debt of gratitude to you. What's that, Simon?
Especially to that extent, he all the stuff he put up. It was not just one single thing, but like he made so many things.
Yep.
Yeah, just drop the bit I was cutting down right now.
Throw a Space Marine.
Wait, I have to get a Space Marine to throw on the floor.
Better head out to Games Workshop.
Yeah, because that would be a long way.
No, I mean because you don't have any in the house, right?
Yep.
Of course not.
Oh, that's not true. I won't lie, but
No, I have some.
yeah, we all do.
Flynn, what's going on in the chat?
Negan is threatening to try and steal the aforementioned model.
What, the jammy bastard did?
Yes, the jammy bastard did.
Hey, I'm not gonna say that I'd pay a ransom for it, but this is me not saying I'd pay a ransom for it. No, Flynn, as jammy as you are, you've done great service to the Tyranid community since then on secret missions that we can't talk about, so...
What secret missions?
Exactly. So, maybe you're not such a bad jammy bastard after all.
Yeah, I'll go with sneaky.
Ooh.
Sneaky bastard.
You were sneaky. So you're buying the protonid from Flynn then?
No.
No. The other secret mission that we don't talk about that you actually know about.
Oh, great.
Operation
It's so
British Dick
secret
Bag.
It's so secret that I forgot about it. But don't
Operation
worry.
British Dick Bag. Does that jog your
Yes.
memory?
No, but seriously, my memory is shit.
Operation 200 pounds. Does that jog your memory?
Operation eBay dick bag.
eBay Dick Bag. There we go.
Wasn't that the one about the spawning pool?
Jesus, this guy, he knows everything.
Shit.
Symbio,
Wait,
thanks
no,
for catching Simon up.
It is just because I missed out on asking Flynnhammer about it because my latest podcast, which is the What is on the Tabletop podcast.
Yes, go check out the What is on the Tabletop podcast.
Yeah. I
Plug.
was talking to Flynnhammer, and what I missed out on asking is what are red flags in conversation with eBay sellers for you?
Ooh, that's a good question, Flynn.
Ooh. Normally, I've had it where I don't really message the seller beforehand. I like just try and get in for it, and sometimes it's more of the messages afterwards of, sorry, it's taken me a while to get to the post office or X, Y, Z. There was one time where I had if the seller doesn't respond to you, it's
Yeah.
more of a red flag that way of either they could be away, but you can set a setting on eBay to do that,
Mhm.
or it's they're just trying to get as far as you can, drag you on without sending it.
Yeah.
Another one is one of my biggest red flags is when you're doing make offers and they have the postage set as free, and then when
Yeah.
you're making the offer, you obviously go lower, and they go, "Oh, this is the lowest I can go because I include postage in my pricing." That's sort of a red flag to me. Of well, no, you shouldn't, because if you were
Why?
gonna if you were gonna have free postage, if you were gonna charge for
Then
postage,
it should
put
be
that
free, right?
it should, yeah, I shouldn't be having to pay the postage in the cost of the model itself. It should
Yeah.
be, you should have the postage on one side, so I know how
Yeah.
much you're going to send it for, because if you include the cost of postage, you could include a really cheap postage cost, or it could be a really expensive postage cost.
Mm-hmm.
And the other ones I get is after you get it from the seller is they've said the postage is £5. You receive it, and you've checked up the weight and everything. For example, the Operation eBay
Mm-hmm.
dick bag.
Dick bag.
They charge £10 for postage.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I did the next stages for stuff of it, postage wasn't £10, and I paid for like the top whack postage thing to make sure
Yep.
it got
Yep.
where it needs to go as soon as possible.
Yep.
When it got sent to me, it was like second class sign for, so no full tracking on it, no insurance on it or anything. When I sent it on, I sent it fully insured and everything, because obviously everything at the moment is a bit, you don't know what's going to happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know that postage I paid for was definitely no way near the actual cost of what they paid, so they got an extra bit more out of it. So
See, when that happened, like, I tend to just look at the package because I feel like when I've gotten stuff from the UK, it literally says the postage amount on it. Like, it'll say like £4.75 or whatever, like on the little label that they put on it. Does it not have that?
oh, it did. I just forgot. I didn't bother looking at it
Oh, right.
because I just basically no, it didn't actually, because it was one of those self print off ones. If
Ah,
you had actually done it in the shop in the post office, it actually has the sticker on it of how
okay.
much it costs.
Hmm.
Because I remember I just to take it off because I was sending it on. But
Yep.
that's one of them, and the other ones are I had it with. I've sold it. I bought something off someone, didn't turn up. They didn't respond to any messages. Opened up a case. They sent me a message after it got to the day of eBay can step in and get you the refund done. I put it through for eBay to step in within like 10 minutes of me
Yeah.
putting it through to eBay to step in. The guy messages me going
Ah.
like, "Oh, I sent it in good faith and everything else," and then it's just like,
Sent it in
"Well,
good faith, like he sent it to you, but it never arrived?
yeah, never arrived," and he didn't
Ah.
respond to any messages and stuff. So it was like, regardless of what you say, you didn't respond to me when I was trying to get it all sorted out, get tracking. That model
Yeah.
still never turned up. So that's a whole red flag to me of no, we can't
So did you
trust
get
this
your money
person.
back for that one?
Oh yeah, eBay, as I said, eBay stepped in, they get the money back. The only
Okay.
way
I don't have as much
eBay,
experience with eBay as you do, so
yeah,
I've not done that before. Although there was
E-
one thing I bought. Oh no, wait, I bought it on Amazon. And it never showed up, and I asked for a refund, and they never gave me a refund, but whatever.
oh, to be
It
honest,
was like a model. It was the the Sphisarax Mind Sphinx, whatever the heck thing.
no idea. But yeah.
It's a Warcry, the Warcry cat.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
what one you're on about. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah,
Cool
that's
model.
a cool model.
Would go greatly with Eldar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I
But
hadn't thought about that because I'm an idiot. Oh wait, there's that Flynn just shared it. There's that lady who's doing a diorama of a hive tyrant taking on, what is it, Flynn? You know the one I'm talking about, the flying hive tyrant?
Yeah, I know exactly the one you're on about. I think it's Tenyeve. I think the name is
of the user.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus an Eldar Autarch.
Yeah, jumping off one of these Sphinxerax, whatever the heck they're called. Cat things.
Yep, looks pretty amazing.
Yeah. She's been working on that for a while. I saw it earlier on. Speaking of Flynn sharing cool models, update, Flynn is now got the keys to the Warp Shadow account. He has a long time ago, he offered to help out with posting some more cool Tyranid stuff on Warp Shadow. And I was like, that's great, Flynn. I'm definitely going to take you up on that offer. And then I did nothing because I'm an idiot. So fortunately, I didn't wait so long that he's like, no, screw you, buddy. I got other shit to do. Yeah, so look forward to what you discover, buddy. Wait, have you posted yet? I checked the other day and I hadn't seen yet.
I have some scheduled already. I was going to go, just want you to, just to double check to make sure it was all good.
Oh, I trust you, but I'll go look.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So Warp Shadow will be active again, no thanks to me.
Yes. I have control. I have powers on YouTube. I have powers on Instagram.
Unlimited power.
Next.
Does this mean I need to stop calling you a jammy bastard or else there'll be consequences?
Or else. Or else.
Potentially.
Potentially.
Oh, Symbio, update. Since you are one of the founding members of the Marco Schulze Yacht Club.
Yes. Which is now the Sphincter Club.
Oh God. I can't make any sphincter promises, but there may soon be a certificate of authenticity for your share in the what did we call it, Simon? The HMCS Herr Marco Schulze. What was the name?
Yeah, fund.
Yeah,
fund. Fund. Yeah.
Yeah. We're working behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, talking about behind the scenes.
Yes.
And talking about plugging things.
Oh, do you want to plug Arvus?
Huh?
Arvus?
Yeah. I need to plug something. So, getting out something to write. Luckily, my maybe Flynn can post.
Oh, Flynn, could you share something? Maybe could you? Oh wait, no, your laptop gets weird when we do a screen share, right?
Very weird.
Let's not do that. But yeah, Flynn might be able to type something in the chat or bring up a link. Maybe to Mama Negan's post.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have link privileges.
Hmm?
Only
Okay,
you have link privileges.
Discord, then I'll hook it up.
Yeah.
Okay, for everyone listening and reading the comments. Project Arvus is live. So what's Arvus? Project Arvus is inspired. Well, the name was the name's idea was mine because the Arvus lighter is
yes.
I think that very one Games Workshop model that's not carrying a weapon.
I didn't know that it was for that, and I hoped it was for that because that is one of my all-time favorite Games Workshop models ever.
It is. I looked it up, and it's amazing because it looks so cool, and I've seen it been used in dioramas and things. But then I looked at the price, and I was like, as cool as the model is, why would I spend almost 100 euros for a thing that cannot fight? That have absolutely no meaning in the game. It's an amazing piece, no question, great design and everything. But anyway. But
if you speak to the guys at Between the Bolter and Me, they'll also tell you that it's not worth it because apparently it is a huge pain in the ass to assemble.
Oh yeah,
Like
probably.
peak Forge World insane construction methods.
Yeah. So what the project is basically we're as I tried with my Solstice 28 event,
You mean as you
raising.
succeeded with your Solstice 28 event?
Sorry.
You mean as you succeeded with your Solstice 28 event?
Sort of, yes. So what I was aiming at was raising money by getting the tabletop community into action. And yeah, what's better than to donate for a good cause, and then you have the chance to win something. And because it kind of worked so well with the Solstice 28 thing, I thought when I looked at the news, and after I had sort of stomached over the weekend how shit things are going in the Ukraine, I felt like I talked to a few people. One of them was the mega potato dude, and
Mega
Momini.
potato drink.
Oh, okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to mega potato.
To mega
Mm.
potato.
Yeah, so we talked about things, and I felt like in all the desperation, like I felt like we should put things up again, get rolling.
Yep.
But I the Zebo from Maga Potato was on holiday, and at that very time, Mama Negan came to me and said, "Well, shouldn't we, try to do something?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's go for it." But I have several things running in my life right now, and I have like all those desperation in me, but I don't have the energy to actually, run a show
Yep.
for any sort. And that's where we kind of Mama Negan and I hit the sweet spot, because she said, "Well, I'm doing it."
Because Mama Negan has nothing but energy for running everything.
Apparently, yes. And she's doing an amazing job. And so we have. So what is this Project Arvus? To get it straight, it's a raffle. You can donate to a variety um, of charities. And when you donate, you always get. And donation is easy as never before. Like you click on PayPal, or you go to the website, say donate, type in the amount, go to PayPal, and you're done. Like it's easier than buying something in a hobby shop.
Yep.
So what you get afterwards is like a receipt, and you send that receipt to the email, which is posted by Mama Negan. I think it's projectarvus at gmail.com.de. Don't know. Check that out. And when you put in that receipt, you get a raffle ticket. For every $5 you donate, you get one ticket, and you get the chance to win awesome stuff. And
Nice.
I am very proud to see who turned up to donate stuff. That was amazing, because I like in the beginning I felt like, okay, there are a few people like saying yeah, we have like all kinds of things running and stuff like that. And then others showed up and said, well, we are here. And at first it felt like people were trying to like reduce their pile of shame kind of style, like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I have this box lying around, and I have this half painted thing lying around. And I was like, okay, that doesn't sound very tempting to,
Yeah.
but we have ended up with amazingly pieces that I would just love to own myself. Like
Yeah.
there's a warband from Nikki Grillet in there.
Amazing.
There is that diorama, that Rogue Trader diorama,
Yep.
which is an amazing build. Just crazy, with books and scrolls all over the place. That's that
Oh,
would
that's
be
the
like,
unpainted one, right? The huge like piece of terrain.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
that's so cool.
I can't believe that someone donated that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's I cannot. Yeah, I was flabbergasted by that as well. Like, it has so much work, so much love, and so much bits
Mhm.
compiled to that piece, and someone's donating that. That was like really mind blowing. Yeah, and the coolest thing is that even if you don't win in the first round, you don't have to be sad, because there will be several raffle rounds, because we have so many eager people to help.
Yeah.
Shit. That we are
fuck.
able to do like multiple runs. So if
Okay.
you like hear about that thing, so the first draw is on the 6th, but if you hear about that later on, you can still donate and still, take your shot at winning something.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
yeah.
I'm an eager.
Flynn, have you been trying to talk? Because I think your audio might be messed again.
No, I only just started talking now.
Okay, good, because we hadn't heard much from you.
Yeah, I've just been posting some of the links in chat as well.
Oh, you
I've actually
have?
got.
Oh, what?
I
How come I don't see them
don't know. It's showing up on the stream,
on
and
Discord?
it's showing up.
Oh no! Oh, you're posting them in the... Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
posting them in Discord because I thought you didn't.
I
have link
found I had the.
privileges.
Yeah, I find out I do have link privileges now.
Okay.
I don't know how, but
Fantastic.
I do.
It's because you're hacking everything.
I'm channeling my inner fifth member.
Nice.
So Egan says Grot Guard is doing an amazing Iwo Grot Guard diorama for Wave 3.
Grotguard! I love Grotguard. If you don't follow Grotguard, check that out.
Yeah.
It's Imperial Guard, but with grots. Exactly as the name says.
And
Yeah.
she also knows one that you'd be interested in.
Yeah, no kidding, because I tried to buy it off of her, and she was like, no, you have to buy a ticket like everyone else. And I'm like, but I'll give you $100. And she's like, no, you have to buy a ticket like everyone else. And I'm like, damn it.
Oh,
Does my
shit, that was you?
useless internet celebrity count for nothing? Yeah, when you... Oh, very good of Mama Negan to not say who it was.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, so the
So
good
when
thing
you were
is
like,
that-
no, who's that stupid asshole who thinks he can just buy one of these things? That was me.
Okay. So
Welcome to German law and order, my friend.
no one. It was tempting. It was discussed that it was tempting. But yeah,
Okay.
she kept quiet and did not expose you. So you did it
Fantastic.
yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have lots of wonderful prizes there, which are all like absolutely worth their money. And the best thing is, as I said, if you don't win in the first draw, there will be juicy prizes in the second, and we'll have a third. And I might be throwing in something very juicy for the third, and that kind of depends how much money we're getting. Because what I think is important right now is the prime goal is to like get the community involved and motivated to donate money to a good cause.
Yeah. Also
to help
quick,
the
I
people.
guess, because
And
quickly.
quick, but I also think that it's important to be constant. Like there's constant support, and to keep like nowadays things are discussed and described and cheered and booed for, and after 2 weeks everyone's lost the interest.
Oh yeah.
But people have to be reminded that there is a thing going on, and that people still need help and still are locked up somewhere and stuff like that. So I am keeping back something for the end of it, maybe to
Simon,
motivate. Yes.
You're not allowed to give away your Hierophant. You have to do something with it. You can't be like, oh, it's for a good cause. I'll just put it in this charity draw and then I'll never have to fix a Hierophant.
Oh, I have two, so I could donate one, but I have one broken and one complete, and yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay, good.
Not away either.
What?
Can't give Karen away either.
Yeah, you can't give Karen away.
Damn it!
I didn't even think of that. Good one, Flynn.
Didn't Marco say, well, I'm...
What?
Didn't Marco say he would buy it off me and I could do with the money what I wanted?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Exactly why you can't give Karen away.
Damn it!
So Mama Negan says they got a $369 donation today. So
What?
$100 wouldn't have been enough. And also, Nick, you need to be careful where you expose yourself. People get in serious trouble for that.
If that exposure is, you might say, undecent.
Or unsolicited.
Oh, Jesus, yes.
Where's the extreme Slanesh content sign?
Oh, yeah, that's so people, if you have if you think about buying that box of Space Marines, put that money somewhere else where it's useful.
Where it's actually useful instead of spending it on crap.
Yeah. We have like 4 or 5 good suggestions and you can win. You can even win Space Marines back.
No.
So,
oh, the worst.
yes. It's all for the reach, and we even do Space Marines.
They have to be salamanders.
No, I think they're Space Wolves.
Too bad.
Yeah, which is kind of sad, but
Drinking is involved, I allow it.
What's that?
Drinking is involved, I allow it.
Right, okay.
And they're pretty decent photographed.
Yeah.
And the dude who's putting them up is it's like a heavyweight when it comes to followers. He has more
Wait, that's
than
not
us.
Vialborn, is it?
Oh shit,
Or
Mama,
whatever?
you can help me out. I'm totally lost there.
Because that would be the one Space Marine person who one of the few Space Marine artists who I actually care about.
Sorry.
And Vialborn does blah 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 Space Wolves, I know.
Okay.
Well,
don't know, but yeah, that's the show that's rolling right now.
What was that, Symbio?
although you were giving him indirectly shit for using saliva.
Oh, he was using saliva? Oh, I missed that.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if he uses saliva, that's allowed. And he's a filthy space wolf, so like I guess that's on brand. Sometimes I just reply to comments and I don't always notice who's leaving them, which is probably not a good thing.
Well, it's the internet and it's a quick business, right?
Quick business. That sounds a bit dirty, but okay.
It is. It is.
Don't you call that a 2-pump jump? Quick business? Deer jump? Wait, it was deer jump, right?
Deer jump, yes.
What?
A deer
Isn't this
jump.
a German thing?
Yeah.
Not in my part of Germany. In the real good part of Germany, not the filthy coal mining part of Germany where Hydra is from.
You mean the real good part of Germany where you jammy bastards get all the packages before everybody else?
Yes!
Where you live in the future?
Oh, talking about my really good part of Germany. You bought a bottle of beer from my very hometown.
Which one?
Echt Schlenkerler Rauchbier.
Was that the yellow label one?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that stuff is good.
Yeah.
That stuff is very good. That may be my favorite German tea.
Very well. It is one of our 7 breweries.
Yeah. Only 7. I'm disappointed.
Only 7, yes.
In one city.
I mean, it's Germany. I'm disappointed.
Well, you have to keep in mind that these breweries have been around before Canada was funded.
Yes. As has the sausage maker, I know.
Yeah. So this brewery has its name because the owner had an accident with a coach.
Yeah.
And from that day forward on, he had a waddle.
Yeah.
And he was called a Schlenkerler, which is in in the words of the Franconian, a waddle. So it is true Waddle beer.
Okay.
As a very cruel 1-to-1
Translation.
And
translation.
with
Yeah.
that, you have stolen my beer story of the day because I learned that story just yesterday.
Oh,
Was it from Symbio?
No, it was not from Symbio. It was from our new neighbors who kind of know their way around, German breweries because I think they live there. They came there from there, something like that.
Are they from Franconia?
I think so.
Can we
Symbio
dox
kicked
them
them
real
out.
quick?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Do you know the town where they're from?
No.
Okay.
I know I should pay attention to things like that, but I always,
Yeah.
I'm always interested, and then the little duck in my head starts
When your
squeaking.
kid kicks you in the shin and you're like, oh shit. Wait, is Franconia near Frankfurt?
No.
Oh.
It's 2 hours away.
Oh, never mind. I thought the names were related. Guess not.
Well, I'm 2 hours away from Frankfurt as well, so that doesn't really count.
So I'm pretty
And the
happy with
other
how
thing-
my paint stuff's coming out. I was kind of obsessing and worrying about this, and then I kept looking at my models up close, and then I just looked at them from far away on my desk. I'm like, those look done. They're pretty much there.
Oh, they look very cool.
Just gotta clean up
That
some
I could
stuff.
say.
Thanks, bud.
The Space Wolf person is Forgotten Wolf.
Oh, I don't know if I know that one. Thanks. What else is
Those are
going on in
very-
the chat?
We have A Lamb has arrived.
Oh, welcome.
I haven't seen them around for a while. I remember earlier Tactical D-Bag said Warp Shadow will just be giants now.
Better not. I will revoke your privileges. You think you're all powerful, but what has been granted can be taken away.
I think that's one thing, one conversion you're still lacking, right? Like a Hive
Tyranid
Tyrant,
Giant?
Tyranid Giant.
Yeah, I've got to do something like. Yeah, I'm staying away from doing sort of 40k ones. I'm trying to keep it all into fantasy though.
Yeah.
So I've got a distinction between when I want to turn my hand to do some fantasy conversions and when I want to go and do some sci-fi conversions.
Yeah.
I've got the nids there for it,
Nah.
which has been a lot this week.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Has anyone in the chat got any questions for Symbio Joe?
Yeah.
So we can interview him for a change. How the turntables.
Nobody gives a shit about me.
Hey, you have a podcast, right?
Oh yes, I have, and it runs really smooth and really well, and I am grateful for every guest, and every guest was great so far.
And you have no technical difficulties?
And I had yep, no, not at all.
Look at this. Professional. How's that for a change? Oh, we could do the Xenos questionnaire with Symbio Joe, because I posted it, or we did it a few episodes back, and one of my favorite hobbyists on Instagram, who doesn't post a ton but always posts really interesting things, is TrapdoorOgre.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so TrapdoorOgre was sweet enough to ask me for the questions and then send me an email with their responses to the questionnaire. So I asked if I could read them out on stream, and they said that would be okay. So we can start with that. Sound good?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so this is from TrapdoorOgre. So first question, what is your earliest Xenos memory? And they said it could very well have been the modern... Oh, fuck, I haven't read this before. It could very well have been the Modern Synthesist blog. Aw. Or a joke about Eldar flamethrowers. I think it only works in Swedish. Don't know that one. First Xenos model you painted. Oh, I haven't painted any Xenos. I seldom get to the painting stage. Oh, I understand that. First Xenos model was probably some Tyranids picked up while browsing fantasy miniatures on local quote-unquote eBay. I don't know if that's actually eBay. I think that's something else. And then I asked, what is the most overrepresented Xenos race? And they said, Eldar, Space Marines of Xenos. I'm not sure this is true, but coming from an RPG fantasy background, I'm used to elves being slapped onto everything, making them automatically superfluous. That's a good answer. 4, what's the most underutilized Xenos race? The answer, Grots. Could be more than just orc sidekicks. That's cool.
That's very clever.
And then also Men of Iron, if they count as Xenos. I don't know. What do you think? Men of Iron. Those are those like weird Imperial robots or something, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Would we count them as Xenos?
No.
Okay. Wow.
It's
That was
artificial
direct.
intelligence.
We've got Flynn, we've got a question for Joe in the chat. You want to hang on to that one and then I'll finish this?
We have a few.
Oh, good. Okay. Next.
So far, I see 2.
The next question is Xenos race that has the most fertile ground for a Space Marine style deep dive. First answered, Genestealer Cult. It is kind of cheating since what could come from this are more humans. I imagine the cult has infiltrated all parts of the Empire, so all kinds of quote-unquote civilians, nobles, farmers, spaceship crews. This sounds like your stuff, Hydra.
Yeah.
Even all kinds of abhumans. It would be endless source of humanoid kit bashing. That's true, and like the cult models are already such a good source for humanoid kit bashing. Second answer for this is Tau. A lot of people have said this. All the alien races that have joined the Tau Empire could be their own chapter, and not only the ones we all have already. There could be countless new life forms. They could even have different factions for different flavors of the races. Oh wow, that's really getting into it. And then answer number 3 is Grots, because Grots can be anything. I think there's a love of Grots here. For unforgivable Xenos sin, no clue. Most sins can be made into something fantastic, at least hobby sins. That's true. We can screw stuff up in hobby and then make it better.
Yep.
Happy little accidents.
Yeah, happy little accidents. And then next, what's the best non-Xenos kit for making aliens? It's hard not to say bloodletters, but I'll try. I guess I'll pick demonettes. Lots of claws and non-human legs. I feel like Simon could get behind that.
The faces are also a really good jumping off point.
I've never been crazy about those faces. I really like the claws, but the rest of the demonette, I guess I haven't taken a close enough look at the demonette legs and feet, but I don't love their faces, and I feel like their bodies are just kind of... you know what? I just want those like classic... What are they called? Who's the guy who made them? The sexy demonettes?
Yeah, the metal ones.
Yeah. Do you remember his name?
No.
It was something Hispanic.
Demonette.
Hispanic or Italian? I can't remember his name.
It was Juan something.
Juan?
Yeah, I think so.
Someone will help us in the chat. There's someone who knows what I'm talking about. Those cool demonettes with the amazing claws. I just want those back. But the new demonettes, their claws are pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, I think the problem is with those faces that some like look really stupid.
Oh, okay.
Like for example, the champion, which the floaty hair.
Mhm.
If you cut away that hair and just use the face, you can still use that. But the hair, like when you reduce those heads, cut away the hair, you get some decent faces, and there's some like modest looking faces in there you can really use. But it's like
Yes.
you get like just half the sprue has good heads.
Okay, I gotcha.
That at least I would like to use, and the rest is more like, well, where do I put that? Oh, in the box, away.
Okay. And Peter Hampson has saved us from ourselves. Juan Diaz. Juan Diaz was the sculptor of those amazing demonettes.
Oh yeah.
Next, which Space Marine chapter can live? And they say generic Marines, the one with the least chapter specific details for easy customization. Oh, that's a good idea. 9, what's your Xenos project that got away? I can't seem to finish my Hormagramp. He's been stuck waiting for his chair and talons for a long time. I guess it's fitting he's meant to be a symbol of having to wait for new Xenos. So do people know Hormogramp?
No.
Oh, I need to pull this up. Okay, I'm getting out of my chair.
Hormogram.
I'll get it for you,
Hormogram.
don't worry.
It really sounds hilarious.
You've seen
What was it?
before.
Oh, yeah.
I've got it, or I'll get it. One sec.
I know exactly which one.
I'm gonna share it.
Yeah.
If my Instagram will overload. Hello. Oh, did I hit enter? That'll help. Flynn, not Flynn. Symbio Joe, how you doing?
And he broke off.
Yeah.
Symbio Joe, how are you doing? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
How are you doing? I was just asking how you're doing.
I'm out of beer. I would like to get up and get another beer, if that is okay.
Of course, go for it.
Worse.
Be right
Well,
back.
Okay.
Half of the show, I'm running around looking for bits as well, but no one notices. Yay!
Exactly. Yeah, you can just go. If we like ask for you and you're not there, we'll just wait longer. And he's gone now, so he won't even hear that.
Yeah, it also might be the case that the telephone rings and it's the kids again. So
Yes, we know what that phone ring sounds like. Can you hear me over here or no?
yes, we can.
Okay. I'm gonna block our screens for a second to share.
It's so funny.
something.
You probably actually can. Like when you hear that sound, you immediately know what that means.
The phone?
Yeah.
Oh, certainly.
And
tried as well.
it's so funny because I'm having like a similar experience with a friend I have right now. He most of the time sends me voice messages when he's at work.
Yeah.
And I absolutely know how his work phone sounds like. So when he when I hear that sound off,
Yeah.
it's like the reverse from that Bell dog experiment.
He should have went with the shitty flute version.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I used to have I don't know if you know this one, but I used to have like a ringtone when I had an iPhone. I set a ringtone for my boss or something like that. I think this was when I lived in Japan, and my ringtone for my boss was Sephiroth's theme from Final Fantasy VII. My boss was a fine person, but just like to remind myself that work was calling and evil was coming. Okay, so this, for anyone who doesn't follow them, there's this joke account on Instagram called Buttress Warhammer, which I think started like around Warhammer for Everyone time. Oh yeah, the first comics were about a certain Norwegian who we don't talk about, and his bullshit. But one of the comics, I think this is the Grandpa Gaunt one, was about, well, it's about Space Marines, and I think it was when like Primaris came out and all the Space Marine people were pissed off, and it's like about Space Marine wounds and shit like that. And basically it's about Space Marine dudes being like, I want this, no, I want this, no, I want this. And while the Space Marine dudes are doing their bullshit, you got the, oh, this was when Necrons came out. So you got like the Necrons getting their turn at whatever. But then you've got the other Xenos races that are waiting for their turn to like have their codex.
Okay, now I remember that. I just cannot remember the name Grandpa Gaunt.
Yeah, so this is, I think this is TrapdoorOgre's Grandpa Gaunt. I don't know if TrapdoorOgre came up with it first or Buttress Warhammer came up with it first, but that was Grandpa Gaunt. And so yeah, the whole idea is like Space Marines are like, but I want this, but I want this, and all the Xenos don't get shit until like Necrons actually get something.
Remember, there's a second appearance of Grandpa Gaunt.
Oh shit! Wait, let's see if I can find that one.
It's the orc. It's where it says now serving orcs.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that.
Oh, I just hope there will be another one for when we are being served whatever the Tyranids are getting.
Oh, Eldon need to be had their comic first anyway.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So here's the. So this, I think this is a different artist. They changed their artist, and this is the different artist's version of that previous panel. And we got Grandpa Gaunt here again, slightly more detailed. And that Elder guy does not look good.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Oh wait.
did Buttress Warhammer predict? No, wait. Did they predict?
Nope.
No, I guess they did this after. But
They did it after when the Orcs came out. They did that one. So I was
Yeah.
like, they haven't posted for a while. Like they're getting one ready for the Elder, and
Yeah.
then just
Yeah.
I'm
A
wondering
Guardian
what
raising
Grandpa
from the
Gaunt is
dead would
looking
be
right
fitting.
now.
what's that?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Hydra.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think Symbio
I
Joe.
just I
Go
just
for it.
said I'm wondering what Grandpa Gaunt is looking right now. Because now he's all alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Good
he's
point.
slitting his wrists.
Oh no, wait.
What?
The warp spider could sit next to him.
A
It-
warp
What?
spider? Oh, because they haven't been done yet.
Oh wait, but that's lame because
When was
it's
the last time they posted? 30 weeks ago. 31 weeks ago.
like, wow.
that's long.
Oh, I think this was like Warhammer Plus or something?
Yeah, this was the whole like the new IP laws
Yeah.
rules they came out with.
Anyway, yeah, if you want to check it out, that's Buttress Warhammer with Grandpa Gaunt. Okay.
Grandpa Gaunt is amazing.
Oh, wait, I didn't... Sorry, I got distracted. So Project That Got Away was that there's... Oh, Hormogramp, he called it.
Yeah.
And then question 10 was greatest misconception of Xenos by Imperial players. And his answer is... Don't know, don't play. Okay. Don't play the game, just do model stuff. That's a good answer. And 11, unrealized background race that most needs models. I don't know, maybe Men of Iron. Or those spindle drones from Blackstone Fortress. Ooh! I would be up for spindle drones from Blackstone Fortress. That would be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. They did
Yes.
so cool things with Blackstone Fortress because they, explored like different design directions and design types.
Yeah, I feel like I don't like talking about it because like there's so much unrealized potential there that I think will be forever unrealized because Blackstone Fortress has gone the way of Curse City, so who knows what the heck's going on.
City's back.
You are correct. Curse City is back.
Back
But-
again.
Yeah, and then we'll be back a third time.
A third time.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just-
third?
So this week of the next 2 weeks is like a short pre-order bit of you can put your orders in, you'll be guaranteed to get it, and
Yeah.
then they do another release of it later on in the year.
Why?
I think this one is like an initial run of gauging potential future interest
Oh my god.
in the series. Yeah,
Just fucking
'Cause
print it and
they're
put it in your stores.
because they're doing the expansions as well. So
Oh, there's expansions?
there's going to be expansions to Curse City. So this is if you didn't get it the first time round and you still really want it,
Yeah.
here you go, you can get it now. The next one is we're doing expansions, so we kind of need to have the main starter set available still for people to
So
get
just
there.
produce it and put it in your stores, man. Whatever.
Yeah, but expansions, if you are on the fence about getting them, just get them. Like because otherwise you'll be in Nick's boat where you can't get it anymore in the future when you decide
up.
you actually want it.
Shut up.
Or you'll be in the boat where I did, and you've got to spend an arm and a leg for them.
And you're a jammy bastard with unlimited income.
What? No, one of them was a gift at Christmas for someone.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Or maybe you don't stick to the education Games Workshop is forcing on you because that's exactly what they want from the customers.
There Hydra
Ooh,
goes.
we're putting out new stuff. You buy it now because you will never be able to get it.
Well, we didn't
Or
expect that.
you have to spend like ridiculous amounts of money to get it.
Well,
Yeah, you know what? I love that Cursed City box because there was so many awesome things in there. And
Hey,
one
if you want any of that, tell me because I've got some.
one happy chap in this group we're talking here right now has
Hi.
Oh, he sends you all the fun things.
He sent me out of the blue like things from that box, and I was like so taken.
Didn't know who it was from, right?
And yeah, so that was really amazing. And but as much as I love that stuff, I'm kind of living without the rest of it.
Yeah.
Although it would be like the perfect Frostgrave drink.
Ha! Drink.
Oh, drink.
The perfect Frostgrave whatever thing.
Yeah.
If the game itself was shitty, but yeah.
Flynn, you've got competition.
I'm not jumping to buy things
Smart.
because they say, "Ooh, it's going to be limited and whatever." I'm buying what I want and what I need.
Yeah. Flynn, I was gonna say if you wanted the title of Sneakiest Bastard, you've got competition with Symbio.
No, not
He
at
is
all.
very sneaky. Just out of the blue, sending stuff.
That's just what the sneaky bastard would have you believe. No, not at all. There's no challenge. It's fine. You'll be okay.
Also, how can be Flynnhammer sneaky in any kind of way? He's the god of giants.
Come stomp,
do you have
stomp,
a rogue
stomp into
giant?
You can hear him from 2 miles away.
What's that? Rogue giant?
Yeah, like in the classic sense of role-playing games. He thinks he's super sneaky, like you plant a tree on the base like he did with all the apple picking stuff, but it's a very, very small tree, but the giant still acts like he can hide behind the tree.
Ah.
Hiding sideways, but the belly is sticking out.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well, you might just have to do based off the actual apple picking one. I think it was Blitz Mechanica. He posted on there saying he's not very good at hide and seek, this giant.
Yeah.
Which has led me to think of actually doing hide and seek 28.
Oh, someone did that. No, someone is doing tag. Is TrapdoorOgre doing tag?
Oh, I don't know.
Right,
I
no,
get that
tag
wrong.
wasn't tag something different.
No, someone's doing tag 28.
Yeah,
I think it's TrapdoorOgre. Let me check.
But wasn't tag 28 to do with? It was the German word for like everyday sort of thing.
Oh, this is different.
Ah.
This is actually like playing tag.
Hide and seek, tag, different games slightly.
Sure.
Yeah, hide and seek 28 is an amazing idea.
Reminds me of that very old Monty Python sketch. This is Mr. X. Mr. X is not to be seen. Please stand up. And then the person explodes.
What?
That is Monty Python. Ooh,
Check it out. It is one of the greatest Monty Python sketches in the world. The How Not to Be Seen sketch.
Not the Ministry of Silly Walks.
No, overrated.
It's a close one.
It is TrapdoorOgre. So it's about a non-combat kill team, but they call it Kull team because I think they're from Sweden, maybe. And Kull is like a local word for tag.
This is so cool. When I saw that, it made me smile from one ear to the other.
Go follow TrapdoorOgre because TrapdoorOgre just has all kinds of random fun stuff.
Yeah. And it's so cool that people start to think about non-violent tabletop games.
Yeah.
And
so again, Apple picking 28 contribution.
So when you think about like times like these, I don't know how you guys feel, but with this whole Ukraine thing going on, I sometimes have like a bad feeling thinking about like war games. I know it's a different scale, it's completely different and everything, but it still feels weird.
Yes, I'm with you, and I think our parents, from what I heard, might have a might have had a similar philosophy what was when it comes to our upbringing and violent games.
Yeah,
Ah.
like computer games and that stuff. You mean?
Oh yeah, or just pistols, toy tanks, everything like that was off limits to me.
Me too. Yes. And look at us overcompensating the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Because you're men, we need to kill.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm-
I'm just lost in TrapdoorOgre's profile because there's so much good shit here.
There's no shame in that. TrapdoorOgre is great.
Like, look at this little gaunt carapace from 2nd edition plastic Termagant with a little Saurus head in there. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that's terrifying.
Oh, works quite well.
I'm
Flynn,
gonna-
I don't want to take away your job, but there allegedly were questions for
Oh,
my
yes.
person.
Yes. So this is not what normally happens. We normally go, I have an idea, and we go off on a completely different tangent
Yes.
until someone brings us back.
This is what you get when you get a person on the stream that does not forget.
That sounds ominous. I do not forget.
So
It sounds way better than it is.
yeah,
Do you have
instead of
like a disease or something like that that keeps you from forgetting?
What's that?
Come again?
Do you have like a disease that keeps you from forgetting?
Oh no, I'm just very good at remembering.
So then you are the opposite of me.
Yeah. I'm always amazed how quotation marks normal people are able to forget. And after all this time living on this earth, I slowly get a grasp on how it is because I'm slowly getting older and I'm now getting to apparently the standard of forgetting normal humans are able to
Yes.
experience.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it is a bit weird at times.
Do you have like an
That's all-
eidetic memory, like where you can like remember like where things are and like? Do you know that expression? Is it eidetic? Is that the right term?
No, not that good.
Okay.
It just goes back a very, very long time. I can still tell you tales from kindergarten.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, cheers to that. Oh, my beer is empty.
Oh my god. Unacceptable.
Yes, I will
Careful,
just.
they'll revoke your citizenship.
Mm. You nearly tricked me, you sneaky bastards. Flynnhammer, on with the questions.
We're testing how forgetful you are.
I see you. I see you. Uh-huh. Okay. You do what you do, but you brought this onto yourself by inviting me.
we new German in, more efficiency comes in.
There you go.
We're just siphoning off your efficiency for now. When you leave, you won't have
Apparently.
any left. All right, so let's get actually into the questions then.
Yep.
So first up is Mama Negan, and she asks, "How did you wake up one day and just decide to be awesome?"
That was a very long and very hard struggle for me, and it still is. And I would still not agree with someone who would tell me that I am awesome. But apparently people think that, so I'm slowly starting to be okay with that.
How did you
Cheers
wake up
to
one
that.
morning? How did you wake up one morning and decide that you were going to be Stalin's Schnauzbot?
That was when I started out Instagram, and I was not sure what I was about to do with Instagram. And I did not want it to stick to my name where you can find all my stuff on the internet.
Yeah.
And when it turned basically into a Warhammer painting account, I was like, okay, I should tie this into my brand.
Ooh, the
Randy.
man has brand.
Oh, I
You
just
better
thought that when you started on Instagram, you weren't sure if you were just going to do a Stalin mustache fan account.
Actually, if I ever go back doing slam poetry, I will call myself that.
Nice. Have you ever done slam poetry?
Oh yes.
Oh, cool.
Ah, I would not go that far.
Sorry, let's say, oh, interesting.
Yeah, way better, way better. Next question.
So coming
From-
back to that slam poetry.
I'm drinking.
We don't forget. You've taught us well.
Ah, you're using my own talents against me. I should have known better.
It's like every superhero comic or movie where the only thing that can defeat the superhero is the exact same powers in a bad guy.
Is he gone for me as well?
What? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah.
You were breaking off in a very spectacular fashion, like there
Oh.
was some interference and then you were gone.
I
Yeah, it
dropped
sounded
my
like an
paintbrush.
alien invasion had blasted your country off the landscape.
I dropped my paintbrush. Wait, what mic are you guys hearing? I should check.
And he's
And
gone
he's
again.
gone again.
Fuck! Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I don't know.
Could you run so we can hear you running?
I
No, it's gone.
think it's when I tweak the mic too high and it cuts out or something.
Maybe it's over. Like, oh, Tom Wilson is here. Hi there.
Whoa, Tom Wilson. Hey, buddy.
Maybe it's when you kind of, no, I don't know the right term. Übersteuern. Bloop.
Max out the mic or something?
Yeah, when you get too much noise in the microphone, it shuts off before, like, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe. To
Over
save your ears.
modulation, oversteer, overdriving.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Overdrive.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Next
go
question.
on with those questions.
I ignore every slam poetry questions from now on.
Too bad. I'm
So-
going to make an exhibition with my students, and I'm going to deliver the art part with my students, and I'm working with a colleague, and he's doing slam poetry on the other side. So we're doing like art and slam poetry at the same exhibition.
Cool.
Cool idea.
Now,
Okay,
go on.
next question.
Next one is from James Milner going, got a fave model you've painted so far?
I think I still have to go with the Blood Bowl Ogre, although it is way back and I painted a lot of things in between, but it was fun. It was just like fun painting this Blood Bowl Ogre, and I did not model it in any ways. It is very vanilla, and I enjoyed it very, very much to paint this Blood Bowl Ogre.
Nice.
Cool.
I've got a question for you, Joe.
Oh no.
Diana's just arrived, so can you say the line before she can type it in chat?
Wait. Oh
Diana.
no, you Flynn, I'm disappointed. Mama Negan already said it.
When
Uh-oh.
did Mama Negan say it? I
You
missed
missed it.
it.
Scroll back.
Like chumps.
Well, but we didn't say it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Because sharing is caring.
What if what if she like just showed up to give that line and then we totally like cut her off?
Oh, she showed up about a few minutes earlier.
Oh, never mind.
She did?
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, I was wrong.
she
I'm
didn't say
very
it.
sorry, Diana. I'm very, very sorry. I did not know, okay? I'm sorry.
It's always a race of who gets in there first.
It's mostly Diana. There's no race.
Yeah.
But has anyone
Like-
else got any questions for Joe?
About slam poetry.
Okay, ask me.
I wonder how German is for slam poetry. That would be very interesting. Because I only picture it in English. Like, I don't know what it would sound like in German.
Well, you take words that rhyme.
Gotcha.
End of story.
Gotcha.
We actually had a man from Iran reading Iran poetry,
Oh.
and it sounded really outlandish because their rhythm is completely different from the Western world.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
And also, they seem to have a really interesting poetry culture where the man, if he wants to impress a lady, still writes a poem.
Cool.
Cool. That sounds like medieval, like the Mina.
Yeah.
I don't know if there probably is an English word for that, but I don't know that.
I don't know.
Where a knight, like part of being a knight, was not
Oh,
like
chivalry?
was what?
Like being like kind to women or considerate of women?
Yeah, not just like that, but bribing for a woman
Oh,
was not following rules, but you were supposed to because it was all about honor and pureness and all kind of things like that.
yeah.
Like bribing for a woman
Bribing
was
who?
what?
Bribing who? Like giving money?
Oh yeah, so if you're a knight,
Yeah.
uh, part of that identity was that you were like not having a crush, but you were trying to win a lady's heart,
Yes.
and this process was ritualized,
Did you give a
and
thing like a flower or something? Was it a favor?
yeah, that was part of that. Not just a favor, like she would give you something back, and you would
Yeah.
take it, and like rhyming and singing and playing music was part
Oh,
of knightly culture.
how
So
romantic.
yeah, that's where our understanding of romance is coming from. Like the romance, quotation marks, romantic stuff we are, seeing today basically comes from that part of being a knight, and
I
so
think
that
it it
so
could
that
be
that
around chivalry. Like there's a word called chivalry, which is like related to knighthood because I think chivalry, let me look it up, but like chevalier is like knight in French. So the two
yeah.
words might be related.
What Hydra's on about is courting.
Courtship, okay.
Yeah.
Quoting, yes.
So also chivalry. There's actually only one line in there about it's more chivalry is more about knightly behavior, as in how to act in a duel, how to act as a knight, not
Oh,
not actually about there's only one line in there about helping women. There's only
okay. Well,
one
it's
line.
since become like about helping women.
It's the term chivalry is about, oh, chivalry's not dead. Chivalry isn't. Chivalry's dead except for this.
Mhm.
Chivalry's not dead. Chivalry's about this. It's the term and like the idiom for it is just completely wrong. Like the phrase rocket is not rocket science.
Yeah.
Rocket science is easy. It's rocket technology that's hard, but everyone just knows the phrase rocket science
Okay.
isn't it's not rocket science,
Yeah.
because rocket science is basically something needs to go up, you need something to force it down that way. It's the technology of all the other things that make it hard.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's this thing, it's the idioms and everything changes what people associate with that over time.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
I looked
I,
up the word I was thinking of, and it's
Yeah.
called courtly love.
Ah, yes.
That's the translation where they would play those early on guitars and
Yeah.
rhyme and sing, and yeah, like trying to win a woman's heart.
Yeah, you can say courtship in English. That's a term
Okay.
for it. Um, yeah, chivalry, yeah, as Flynn is identifying, has been misappropriated as like being courteous to women, and like a common expression in English is that like when men don't care about like being like courteous and gentlemanly to women, they say chivalry is dead.
Okay.
And chivalry, as Flynn pointed out, comes from knights, but the real chivalry had nothing to do with women and everything to do with being like a good knight.
Okay.
But there's a relationship somewhere in there.
What I just found curious is that like we are so used to the image of a knight, but the definition of what a knight is and what a knight was understood is quite more than just running around with an armor and winning tournaments or killing someone. And like having this courtly love, which was a game on its own,
Yeah.
was an essential part of that.
Yeah.
Okay, how the
Nice.
fuck did we end up here?
I have no friggin' idea. Symbio Joe's
Because
fault.
I was doing slam poetry.
Yeah, it was his fault.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe from that direction. Yeah. So yeah, I just think that some might think that like poetry or writing poems. Oh, we came from the direction that in Iran,
Yeah.
Yes.
it's expected of a man.
To write
I think
poems.
that makes absolutely sense because you as a man you always have to like prove yourself.
So I don't know. I don't want to like get off on a tangent, but like everything I've learned about Iran is that it's like a really amazing country with like all this like really amazing culture. And I feel like the like bullshit Western take on it, like through like the I guess it was the Iranian Revolution that caused things to kind of change. But yeah, I just feel like Iranian people have really gotten the short end of the stick because of bullshit that their rulers have done.
Yep.
Yes.
Good.
And America. The
And
USA.
America.
to be
Yeah, and the
precise.
way that American rulers have reacted to it. And like the way that they've like stigmatized it and stereotyped it and I don't know what. But like I'm sure America has done that for many countries.
Yeah, they were pushing a leader that was enriching himself on the populace.
Yeah. Anyway, didn't mean to go down that hole. Just
A German comedian said it very well when he said, "Do you know how desperate you have to be to formate yourself behind the Pope to rescue your country?"
Yes. Oh yeah, I miss him.
Yeah, we all do.
he died?
No, he just quit. He was like, "Okay, I'm doing political comedy for so long now and nothing has changed, so I
Oh
can as
my
well quit."
god, that's depressing.
Yeah.
And he never he was running the show for decades.
Yeah.
And it was always the show had always the same title.
Yeah.
It was just differentiated by the date. And
Okay.
yeah, that was when he quit. That was really sad because in the end, I was laughing my ass off and was crying at the same time because it felt like, yes, he's absolutely right. We're getting nowhere.
Yeah.
So, on a much more lighter note, Hydra, what are you up to?
Nice.
Yeah, I am actually right now working on my sludge army. For a change, not in my lunchtime. I am
Wait.
trying to wrap my head around a unit type that's called Arcanists.
Like fire
Which,
people? Or no?
no. They're supposed to be like a mix or more like alchemists.
Yeah.
And like in this setting of sludge, the world is on that tree Yggdrasil.
Yeah.
I think I told you in an earlier
Yes, I
episode.
remember that. Yeah.
And so the roots of the tree are supposed to be or do have like magical uses.
Yeah.
And the arcanists are organized in guilds.
Yep.
and those guilds have been harvesting the roots
Oh, I remember you
merciless.
talking about this. Yes.
Yeah, and they basically destroyed the tree because they were harvesting it like really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they are not like part of the military. They are not really wizards. They are something in between.
Yeah.
And it sounded in the beginning, it sounded so amazing, that troop type. I was like, yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. But right now, then I started to think about alchemists and looked up, like try to get some visual references.
Yeah.
And now it has turned out to be rather hard to pinpoint what I'm like, all the ideas I'm having in my brain, how they could
Yeah.
look like.
Yeah.
So yes, I sort of took a step back and just started to work on on the stuff that was coming to me.
Mhm.
And what is additionally a little bit challenging is that the whole setting is using the true scale 28 millimeter miniatures, for
Yeah.
example, from Perry Miniatures. And like you have all those bits in your bits box, and just a fraction of them fit
Oh, the scale.
because of the scale, which is
So
kind of
this
cool
is.
because
Go ahead.
it's kind of cool because it's a challenge,
Yeah.
but it's also like a little bit, yeah, it's a challenge.
Sorry,
You were
I thought
saying?
you were doing turnip, but this is sludge. This is not turnip 28.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I messed that up. Were you ever doing turnip, or did I just completely conflate the two?
I was always doing sludge.
Okay, sorry, I fucked up.
Well, it doesn't really matter because I feel like those two settings are very, very close. I am
Okay.
actually not sure if they're so close that you even model wise you could use the models in exchange.
Yeah.
Because that root stuff
Yeah.
those arcanists are using, it has like the ability to heal and bring back from the dead. But
Okay, excuse me to cut in here, but someone is
Yeah, who's
scratching
rifling
or
their tools and making all kinds of
yeah,
noise?
I was
really
that.
close to their mic.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hope you're deaf now.
You will never forget.
What?
Yeah.
Ah!
What?
Did you get the joke?
Oh Jesus, yeah. So my microphone replaced itself. Sorry for that. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm trying
Yeah.
to get a little bit of a very light steampunk elements into into this all.
Yep.
Yep. And as I think I told you about that, I want to use the worm theme.
Yes.
And
You
I
need the
did not.
Hogar or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You brought me that name, which was amazing.
Well, it's just Odin bullshit. I'm all into Odin bullshit, but not for stupid white supremacist reasons.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful with your Odin bullshit.
Yeah.
I was into Odin before it was cool, man. I was like American Gods OG Odin.
So
No,
sad.
before
Yeah,
that.
that is Neil Gaiman's spin
Yeah.
on it was real OG.
Hey, okay. When I was a kid, I played a lot of Final Fantasy, and I didn't know who Odin was, but that someone was damn cool.
You played what?
Final Fantasy,
Okay.
the JRPG, and they had like these big
Yeah,
monsters that
yeah.
you could summon, and one of them was Odin.
Really?
Yeah, it was not at all related to real Odin. Like, I guess it was like he rode a horse with like 8 legs, which is like Sleipnir, but yeah.
Okay.
You used to do Sleipnir as one of your Agrabah fleet models.
Shit, you're so smart. I should fucking do that. I didn't even think of that. I actually
I thought
my
you were
my
before.
car was called Sleipnir back in 2007. And the short
Sure.
form for it was Slippy.
Do you know what's
Nerd.
ironic?
that Odin's horse carries people to their death, and that I shouldn't have named my car after a horse that carries people to their death? Is that what's ironic?
Sleipnir has been told to you on stream before, and I told you about over a year ago about it.
No, what? I know about Sleipnir. What do you mean?
Because I remember the first time it came up, you said it was because it's Odin's horse. Sleipnir is also Loki's son.
Oh, did I think I forgot that.
Yeah, and you were like, "Oh no, I'm only doing like Children of Loki, like Fenrir and
Really? Sleipnir is a child of Loki? Interesting. Okay.
Yep. Loki gets around.
Yeah, no
in
kidding.
Norse mythology.
But is it a child of Loki with Angerboda, or is it a child of Loki with somebody else?
Well, Loki's only had like, I think one child he only had with Angerboda. He had like the other kids.
No, he had Hel, he had Jormungandr, and no,
Fenrir.
am I getting this wrong? And Fenrir, yeah. Those are the 3 children, wasn't it?
And Sleipnir, but I don't think he had them all with Angerboda.
Jesus Christ, here we go. Dr. Google, save me.
That's what I'm going to as well.
Welcome to Are You the Father Creature Conference Edition.
Yeah, just don't get Zeus on that.
Oh my god.
Hel, the goddess of death, Jormungandr, the serpent that surrounds the world, and Fenrir, Fenrisulf, the wolf. Loki is also credited with giving birth to Sleipnir, Odin's 8-legged horse, but it doesn't say that that's a child of Angerboda.
Well, you can still use it.
True. No, I know, and I will, because that's freaking cool.
What would you use it as, though?
Multi-legged Trigon type thing, but I don't know.
I take awkward silence for 500.
Yes.
Internet cuts out.
I do see the stream.
No, I'm here. What? Sorry. I got a text message. I was checking out Angerboda, and then I got a text message. Apparently, I'm not going snowboarding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, very important text message. Okay.
You guys. Yeah, well.
Stop it right now, or I call the police. Okay.
What? Huh? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna pull up the thing. Go ahead,
Because I
Flynn.
was checking it. Captain Saboni says, wasn't Loki technically Sleipnir's mother? Yes. I've just
because he dressed up as a lady or something?
Yeah, so
he's all about that.
Loki sleeps with a male horse in the form of a mare, so in the form of a female horse.
Hot.
Yeah. As we said, Loki gets around.
Yeah. Has a good time.
Loki doesn't care where the fun times come from.
Just the fun times.
Loki is a crazy dude.
Okay, here's your homework for tonight. If my Tyrian monstrous creatures are based on the spawn of Loki, and Old One Eye is Hel, the half-dead goddess of the underworld, and Red Terror / Trigon is Jormungandr, the world serpent, big giant snake thing that circles the world. And I can't remember what I was gonna make Fenrir like the Hive Tyrant, but I don't know. Whatever. Fenrir is something else. I'll figure it out. Maybe a flying Hive Tyrant. Who knows? What would Sleipnir be in terms of a Tyranid monstrous creature?
The Death Daisy, of course.
No.
Oh yes.
No.
Oh yes, and you know it deep in your heart.
It's a transport, but like no, it's not epic enough.
Yeah, it's a transport to their death.
No, I don't. Okay, so I'm not inspired enough by the Death Daisy to make it like an epic like creature. Like what's like a big ass? I guess Fenrir could be a Haruspex? I don't know.
Well, a Haridon then.
What's that, Flynn?
Like
you could make an updated version of a Malefactor, an actual transport model.
I was about to say that.
Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding.
Damn it! You beat
Shit.
me to it.
How am I gonna do that? I have the perfect sketch for it. Bits of Boxes sketch, but I'm using that to make Angerboda. Shit.
You have to think about it.
I have a new concept for a malefactor.
Come on, brain, think of stuff. Come on, brain, think of stuff.
So you always like the ideas from me, and then you realise this is complicated.
Yep. Wait, that's gonna require work? Forget it.
2 years down the line. Oh, how'd you do that now?
Hey, I just had this new idea that I totally thought up myself and was not suggested by anyone else.
Yeah.
Nick,
And
I gave you
also
that
3
idea 2
others.
years ago.
Guys,
What's
just
that?
put it in the comments.
Huh? Hello?
Hello?
Hello,
We're still
Nick.
here. We're just being weird. What? Can you not hear me?
I think you just disappeared as you were saying something.
What the hell? I think I just like stopped. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it hammer time?
Hammer time!
Yeah, we neglected, and now I am a part of it. The chat. So take it away.
With the chat.
We did get a question earlier about where is it? Okay. What Tyranid would be the most chivalrous? The Tyranid that show the most chivalry. I'm saying that.
Tyranid.
Patriarch.
Ooh. Dapper old man. I would say it better be the Hive Tyrant to the Norn Queen.
Swarmlord.
Why?
Because he actually does challenges like a knight would.
Ah, you're talking about actual knight stuff. I'm talking about bullshit knight
Okay.
stuff, like being nice with ladies. There you go.
Diana
I
replied.
always have this one to offer.
What?
My
Which one is that?
Ambassador,
Oh, the why is that one chivalrous?
because it's a non-combat ambassador.
Ah.
Oh, son.
That was
There
from
you
the Warp Shadow non-combat challenge.
Yep.
How the hell did you have it so fast at hand?
He's in the drawing room.
Yeah, I'm in the drawing room.
Yeah, but that was unnaturally fast. That was like, oh, here it is.
Clearly, he was already thinking about it.
Uh huh.
We talk about chivalry earlier. He knew it was coming.
Yeah, I saw it from a mile away.
A mile away.
That's coming like right now.
I think he
Talking
just loves
about
that
coming,
model so
I'm
much
going
that
because I just need to pick up another cork, so I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah.
I think he
Well,
just
does
loves that model and it's on his desk.
Yeah. Diana replies to it going, none. The most frivolous would be one of their hippie marines. And then the chat just goes into hippie jokes. So I can just imagine one of them floating past with a top hat and a monocle. I don't know why. Do the Marines shoot flowers out of their bolters? No, they all have flamers to light their joints.
Nice.
She said they all had flamers to smoke their spliffs. Joe replies to this one with 420 Blaze It. Alam has said a wood towel festival of the 41,969 stopped the war against the Tau Empire. James Milner with the 420th chapter.
Good lord, you people are on fire.
Yeah, we went to Games Day. We did the kit bash. So Thomas said we went to Games Day. We did the kit bash competition. She did 2 Marines doing YM, and our friend did 2 Marines doing CA.
Are those drugs? Oh no, YMCA.
Just...
Whoops, sorry.
Yeah.
Are those drugs?
I actually
I don't
thought
know
that
how
for
I
a
got
second.
there. I don't know how I got there. Sorry.
Well, we were just talking about 420, so it was a logical procedure.
FYI, 420 legal in Canada.
I need to go to Canada.
Hopefully soon in Germany.
Yeah, Simon keeps telling me that might happen, and then it just doesn't happen.
Well, we have a little bit on our plate, like Russia invading Ukraine. Okay,
Yeah,
Just
we're
get
getting
high,
at
it'll
things
feel
Give us
much
some-
happening.
better.
give us some time.
Get high,
Yeah.
it'll feel much better.
Yeah, maybe we should distribute. You know, honestly, if I could trade, I would live without, you know, without legalization in Germany if Russia would stop that bullshit like right now.
Oh, that's a good thing to trade.
Yeah, that is an easy trade right there.
I know it's it sounds cheap, but
Why
you
is
know,
that cheap?
I'll
I
give a
don't
lot.
know.
I'll give a lot for them to stop in that very moment.
Well, apparently, I don't know if it was real. I saw the video and I thought it looked a little fake, but someone posted a video today of tanks being transported on a train across like near my city.
Near
Like
your
just
city?
yeah, just tank after tank on like a cargo train, possibly I'm assuming going to an airport to be shipped over to Ukraine or something like. I guess they probably put them on a boat, not a plane, but yeah, it was a really weird video. It was like they were just driving on the highway and there was this train going over the highway and it was just full of tanks.
Let's hope they don't use the ship because it will be years before they arrive.
Yeah, good point. Well, but you don't fly. Do you fly a tank? Like that'll be real
Yes.
expensive to put that thing in a plane.
Yeah.
I don't know how powerful planes are.
I
Or
think you do, right?
Maybe they were sending them to the Alaskan border, just in case they come across that way.
Oh,
good point.
I don't know if that would work. I'm trying to picture the directions. I'm nowhere near the Alaskan border. Oh man, my webcam. Oh, it works now. Okay, good. That's better.
Let's hope we never find out.
Good plan.
Let's hope the computer doesn't know how to play Risk.
Or 40k risk.
Oh man,
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
that came out.
Did anyone ever play one of those 40k games?
Not 40k Risk, but I played like a Transformers Risk or something, I think.
I bought my brother once
Craft?
StarCraft Risk, and he said it was kind of fun.
Cool.
And it had cool little miniatures. I would have used just the miniatures, probably.
Yeah. Trying to get
But
a better shot of these guys.
Aren't there other IPs like Monopoly and stuff like that for Games Workshops for 40k?
I think
Yes,
so.
they did Monopoly first and Risk second.
Did you play that?
Nope.
I'm just curious. I just want to know how that would turn out.
I started out my tabletop career in a chess club,
Yeah.
Okay.
and every game at that time was more interesting than chess to me. So I did.
So the club did not work very well for you.
No, it did not. It was very theoretical. There was not much. Nick, those are gorgeous. Stop
Thanks,
it right
buddy.
now. You're making me jealous. I want them so bad.
This is the job. That's what we gotta do.
I want their spawn hatching outside my corpse.
The weapons
Yes.
are not as good as Hydra's, but they're okay.
Oh, shut up.
No, they're not. They're like the green is a little rough, but it works. Especially like tabletop distance. I gotta do their teeth and I gotta fix their weapons.
They look gorgeous.
Thanks, buddy.
Wow. You make those colors pop and you still have I just love how you have that desaturated green for skin, and then you have that bright aggressive green for flesh borers.
Well, thank you, because I stole the desaturated green from you.
Yeah, well, I did not invent desaturated green.
Yeah, well, you used it a lot. Got it in my brain.
But I think it works so well. And you make it work so well. Normally, if you would have told me that you were using those colors, I would have advised against them.
Yeah.
Because they on paper they look like very bright and very colorful, and might them look involuntarily
Yeah.
comic-ish.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think if they
but
were all like vibrant pink and vibrant green, they would look comical. But I think the rest of it grounds the models.
yeah, the contrast makes it pop so well.
And like it's the thing I keep saying that I want the like the dangerous parts to be bright colors. So like their weapons, their mouths. I guess not everywhere, because like this guy, like all of his like toxin sacks and shit are all bright pink, but whatever.
Yeah, well, the first I saw that was you're doing an amazing job there.
Thanks, man. It's like honestly, I think I hated the way that I painted my Tyranids before because I wasn't using enough colors, and everything was kind of just the same color, and then the carapace was a different color, and then just the vascular tissue was a different color. But I think it gets much better when you add a couple more colors to differentiate different parts, like the guns. Honestly, your use of pink on the mouths really did it for me. Like I'm like, oh shit, that looks so much better. Because then otherwise I just paint the mouths like the same, or the heads the same color as the rest of the body, and then like the teeth would be like white or whatever.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So thank you. You inspired it, man. Also, I cannot say enough good things about War Colors Nostalgia line. They took like Games Workshop's classic colors, and they actually got the classic pots. And I think I've said it before on stream. What?
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yes.
This pink, like I'm Mr. Pink. This is like the most pinkish pink that ever did pink. It is like fluorescent. I can't adequately capture it here, but it's like a pigment of like pure crazy pink. And then this billows green is pretty good too.
Pinkest pink, is it?
It's the pinkest pink that ever been pink.
Oh no, that's not the case.
Oh, what?
So, have you ever heard of this guy called Anish Kapoor?
That sounds familiar.
So he's the guy who did basically the big silver bean in, I think it's Chicago, one of the cities in America.
Oh, is he the guy who invents colors and then he like trademarks them and no one else can use them?
So yeah, so he did Black is Black. So, and he basically is you have to buy it from him and everything else. So this one guy creates the pinkest pink that ever did pink, as in like it's called the pinkest pink, and he will give it to people for like really dirt cheap or for free in some cases. But to purchase it, you have to go on his website and you have to sign that you're saying you are not Anish Kapoor and you're not purchasing it on behalf of him or give it to him, or you don't know him in any physical way. And if you do so, they will actually take you to court for it. And it's just done just basically to screw this guy over. And the guy hates it. Yeah, Anish Kapoor also hates that his statue in Chicago being called the Bean as well, which everyone refers it to as the Bean.
Is it a statue of himself, or is it a statue he designed?
It's one he designed.
Okay.
Nothing like some good old-fashioned spite.
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
Also, when we are talking about bright colors, we should give a shout out to Hive Fleet Hyper. Those are bright Tyranids. And they work, in my opinion.
Hive Fleet Hyper has sold them, unfortunately.
No.
I know. It was so amazing. So yeah. The actual name of...
Sorry, I was rattling around to find this. This is the paint made by that guy who made the pink and won't sell it to Anish Kapoor.
Pinkest pink.
This is the blackest black.
No, Anish Kapoor is the one who made the blackest black, I think.
Okay.
No, I think this guy made this to piss him off.
Yeah, because the actual thing is called the Cloud Gate, but everyone just calls it the Bean.
Yeah.
It's even if you type in the Bean, it comes up first on Google results. Anish.
So this is the blackest black?
Well, this is black 1. He made black 2.0 as well. But the problem with this is that it's very matte, but it's also very it's very easy to rub it off. It's not very like strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Venta
So
black.
I bought it as a joke, but I don't know, maybe I should try using it again.
Wait,
Yeah, so
no,
didn't Anish Kapoor invent Vanta Black or something, and then this guy did it to
Yeah.
like, screw him over?
Yeah, and it's the pink. Well, as pink as pink, Anish Kapoor is not allowed to have. And I think is it Venta black?
Is Anish Kapoor's?
Yeah, it's Anish Kapoor. I'm just trying to see if it's Venta black. Vanta. Oh, I thought I was typing inventor.
Maybe it's Venti Black and it was made by Starbucks.
That and it's just the levels of pettiness.
I think it's
so
hilarious.
high.
I think
I love.
I think he's just like trolling Anish Kapoor because he knows that Anish Kapoor is petty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just brilliant. It's just the levels of it.
Yeah.
The guy who's trolling him is called Stuart Semple.
Yeah, this is it's this here, Stuart Semple.
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant. If you guys haven't heard the story, just go and read it. It is absolutely brilliant.
Because Stuart Semple also makes like a chrome color that you can get. Because I think that's a play on the bean or something like that. I don't know.
Okay. It sounds like a really fun story.
It's like if I got really really petty about if I had a shitload of money, unlimited money, and got really petty about Verdant Things Planet and started just making troll shit that I didn't want them to have anything to do with.
Or some kind of miniatures that are not available anymore.
Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, Jesus, guys.
What? Too late?
What is it?
I'm just feeling
Tired?
a little bit of I don't know. No, I want this dude to work, and I like the face, but I feel like the head is too big, and I'm in between, in the mid of the doubt phase. Like, is this going anywhere I want it to go?
Yeah.
And
What is your goal?
Excellence.
to have three miniatures looking like they belong to each other, and still have them all be individuals. Let me see if I can get them all in my one hand and get them sharp. Bonk.
So did I mention that you know Dwarfenage on Instagram?
Yeah.
Did I mention that I bought some models off of him and he sent them to me with like these really fragrant like candle things in them?
With that, what?
He sent me like these models that I bought from him, but he also sent me like some like treats from like his part of the United States. And
Nice.
one of them were these, I don't know what they are. Like we have like scented candles, but apparently these are like scented pieces of wax that you put on an electric plate and it like heats them up and then it unleashes the scent.
Mm-hmm.
But these things are like,
Okay.
go ahead. What?
No, it is if you want a scented candle in your room, but you do not want everything
Fire?
bad that comes from burning a candle.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So they're called like wax burners or something like that. But these things are the most goddamn smelliest thing on the planet. Like, I picked up the parcel and I hadn't even opened the parcel yet. And I was like, oh my god, what is that smell? I'm like, whoa, is this like cologne on this parcel? And then I opened it and it was like so smelly. And like for a day after, I had to like vent my studio because it just smelled really strongly of this stuff. And I had to like actually physically put them outside my studio because I'm like, wow, these are just so smelly. But then after a couple of days, it got like pleasant. And it was like a nice smell that kind of lingered. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of nice. But one of them like smushed onto the Titan that I bought off of him. So when I opened that drawer that has the Titan in it, where I had to go get the black paint, I just got a whiff of this stuff, and I'm like, oh, it's like my little air freshener. I just need to open this drawer every time I crack some parts in the studio, and everything will be right as roses again.
Huh. So back
Good
to
story,
the
eh?
original topic, I would think the miniatures are getting tied together quite well by their shoes and trousers. Is there any kind of opportunities that you say, okay, I tie them together by the paint scheme?
Yes, of course.
But you want the silhouette to look like, okay, these three belong to each other.
Yes.
I-
So the question is, I have used, as I said, the scale is that true scale 28mm scale. And I have a set from the Frostgrave Wizards drink. And I've used one of those heads, but those are not quite true scale. And I want this dude to look more spindly. The first dude I want to look more hunched over, and I cut away almost most of his upper torso to get like that hunched over feeling. And this I want to have like very long, stretched, and a little ethereal flair to it. But I'm not sure if that's working. But yeah, I think I just glue bits together and be done with it.
Probably
call
that
it
is
a
a tough nut
day.
to crack.
Job's a good one.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said early on, that that there are some really cool opportunities in that rule set,
Mm-hmm.
modeling wise, because they're you just have that little snippet of lore,
Yes.
and not much else to work from, and you
Yep.
can basically do whatever you want.
Yep.
And that grants you a lot of freedom, but freedom can also be needs to be
punishment.
explored.
Can also be
Yeah,
what?
needs to be explored.
Yeah.
And yeah, that makes this whole thing a bit challenging. But I'm wondering why I'm so challenged by that.
Oh my god, the fun is in the challenge, Simon. Does anyone get the reference?
Sorry.
There was this toy, I think it was called like Simon Says or something like that, and it was like this electronic toy, and like you had to like
Oh.
press buttons when it said, and you had to like turn it or something. I don't know, but literally
Bop
in
It.
the ad, was it Bop It?
That's what I'm
No,
thinking of when you say that.
I
You
think
got
I'm
to turn
thinking
it,
of
you got to
something
snap
else.
it.
Because there was an ad, and literally in the ad the line is, "The fun is in the challenge, Simon," and it's like, I think it's called Simon Says, and the
Yeah,
machine would say
yeah.
like green, blue, red, blue, and then you had to like hit the right
Yes.
buttons. Oh my god.
Wait, if it's true, I think I might have had something like that when I was younger, but never saw the advert for it.
Yeah,
So I'm just so
that might
excited
have been
because his
to a
name is
time
Simon.
where advertisement in Germany was still very, very German.
Ah.
So we might have not get the fun is in the challenge, but something else. Because I know that we had such a commercial with it was a round thing with blue, yellow,
4 buttons?
green,
Yeah.
red, yes, to press. Yeah, it was Simon Says in Germany as well.
So I just had a moment where I got to say that to someone named Simon who I know, and it was hilarious. Took me back to my childhood. Thanks for that opportunity, Simon.
You are welcome.
You did so much for it. I know.
I've strained my brain all day long to find a way to present you this joy.
You did a very good job. You did a service for humanity. I appreciate it.
And of course the whole world.
If you want to do something for humanity as well, dear viewer, please check out
Arvus?
the Project Arvus on Instagram and
Flynn,
donate.
can you chat it again?
Yes, hit the chat. Donate, win, and do something good. What's not to like about that? Did I say we have Nikki Grillet donating things there?
You did.
Nope.
A
You did.
warband.
A warband, yes. I should say that more oftenly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nikki Grillette's art is not cheap. I just bought some.
Yeah.
It's original art. And my Noran Queen was in the studio the other day. And she's like, "Wow, I really like these drawings." And I'm like, "Yeah, because they're amazing.
Good eyes.
Good
And
taste."
good taste.
Well, she's with me. I mean, of course she has good taste. Wow, wow.
Of course.
You forced it on her, right?
And if for some reason you despise the Creature Conference and do not want to have anything to do with these guys, there's also a raffle by Torp Mini. And
What?
our colleague in the far north of Germany at Xerxes also has a raffle going.
Yeah, like there are all kinds of raffles going on
Are
right
these
now.
all for Ukraine?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
And it was we had the question where someone like donated and sent in the receipt, but the question but the donation's goal was I think the UNHCR's campaign in Afghanistan.
Oh.
So the question was, does that donation count in as well or not? And yeah, I felt like in the beginning it was like, okay, we want the money to go to that very certain place and we want to support those people there. But then I, bit my tongue because shit's really hot in Ukraine right now, but that's just for us like that because we're
Yes.
living so close.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean the shit in the rest of the world has suddenly stopped.
Right.
And the other people still need help. So yeah.
So I see how stringent these German laws are. I can't buy a Farseer for $100, but someone can donate to Afghanistan and still get a raffle ticket. I see how it is.
As
yeah,
God
I'm not running
intended.
that show. I'm not running the show.
Yeah, true.
I think I could probably find you one after if you don't win the raffle.
Thanks.
That's it.
I didn't know how
After.
hard they were come by, but I hadn't thought about that Farseer in a while, and then I saw it. I'm like, God damn, that Farseer was amazing. What was that? How did I not get that? And then it's like, oh my God, this is a prize? What if I just make a big donation? Maybe I can buy it. Apparently, no.
I just rig it in your favor.
Is it hard to find, Flynn, that one? Oh, I
I'm
guess
just having
you
a look
probably
right
haven't
now.
done your research. And it's pewter,
Yeah.
right? 2005. That's got to be pewter.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's still pewter.
Thank
But
the Lord James
Well,
Workshop.
That's when it was
James,
released.
Oh, damn.
What-
They might have redone it, and yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with it?
I just want it.
Okay.
To be my own. My precious.
The little lizard brain is
One day I'll do an
I
Eldar
want
Force.
it! Give it to me! I want it now!
One day I'll do an Eldar Force, and it'll be amazing. One day.
Exodite?
Maybe.
Why not Yanari?
We're talking about Eldar.
It's
Have
probably-
you seen those?
Go for it.
Sorry. Have you seen those Eldar Harlequins? That one dude and person on Instagram
Oh,
made?
the duplicated wipe thing? Where it's like,
Yes.
yeah,
And
yes.
where they
Yes.
disappear in flicker fields. Like there's a whole army to that. That is
Wait, what's it
freaking
called?
amazing. That's
What is the
probably
person
one of
called?
the. I don't know. I'm
Let's do some
shitty with
hashtags.
names, but it's probably one of the coolest Eldar armies or coolest things I've ever seen.
Well, there was someone
There
on
are-
YouTube that I
it
saw
make-
who made flicker fields from like these pieces of like plastic or something.
Yes. Yes, there are two out there right now. One that is going the extra mile with some extra green stuff, and the original one.
That's the one I'm talking about, the green stuff.
Yeah, me too.
How are they? Oh, that's cool.
They are freaking amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yes.
try to find them.
It Well, at first I saw the effect, like the glitter and the little chips, and I was like, okay, that's cool. But then I saw the guy who went the extra mile. I was like, okay, that is insane.
Yes.
And there's so much to it. It feels like you can actually see the movement.
Damn it.
It
Where is
is
it?
it is so well done on an artistic level. It's incredible.
God damn it, DC character Harlequin, why you blocking my search?
Did you find it, Flynn? Did you post it, or is that something else?
That's just when we started talking about Project Arvus again, I put another
Oh,
link to the
Thanks.
post. I have found a few for the fast year. However, I'm not going to post any links to those
Bloody
until
well
after
better not.
the wave 1 has been done, so you
Yo,
can try and win it that way.
shit. Hold on. Oh, someone did it. Oh my god,
What?
someone did it. Hold on. I'm in love. I'm in love. Look at this shit.
Could it be love?
Look at this. And tell me that's not a better Dark Reaper.
You say that, but I'm just waiting for the stream to load.
That is not a better Dark Reaper.
It is. That face.
That is a better Assyrian's.
Yeah,
thingy.
that face doesn't align with the with the brush on the
No,
helmet.
What?
don't like that.
Oh yeah, it's off center, but it's amazing.
The idea is great, hands down great.
How do I send it to myself?
But the execution is not perfect, so meh. Not that I am able to do such a thing, but meh.
If they'd actually
Idiots.
use if they'd
This
use
is
a
amazing.
skull, if it'd actually been a skull, I think it would be really good.
No, this is better. This is so much better. Oh, I'm in love.
Yeah,
Oh!
it makes it more alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
It just makes it look like his face, his whole head is the bit with the plume coming out from it. It just looks soft to me.
Yes, it is not, as I said, it is not perfect, so meh, but it
The
is
Dark Elder, that would be brilliant.
It
but
is a good idea. It is a very good idea.
Okay, so this is what I want to do with my Eldar. And this is fucking bullshit. This is everywhere on Instagram. Report it every time you see it.
Wait, what?
It'll come up.
We're a bit behind him on stream.
Yeah,
Posted
whatever.
on something.
Yeah, that bullshit.
Do you know what you can do?
What?
If you go into your page, you can actually just go and flag up. So if anyone tries to post with like DM it, or just DM, you can actually get it so they can't post it.
Oh, really?
I did that on my one, so I don't get them anymore.
Oh, great.
Ooh.
Okay, back to work.
It's
Where the hell is this thing?
I can't remember how I did it though.
How is it not on the top of Eldari?
It depends on the hashtags the creator used.
I know. Damn it. I don't know.
Well,
you guys don't have to watch this. This is garbage.
Coming back to the one you just showed,
Uh-huh.
I feel the idea was great, but it left too early.
Yeah.
Because it it could have been more wow. But this was a kit bash, and you can see the parts that have been fused together. And to me, that's a little bit short. So if you have the talent to fuse those together, I think you should go the extra mile and
do it right.
For example, do it right. And for example, give them proper shuriken weapons, because the one is which that one is holding looks like it's holding a log of wood because it's so thick and
you could convert it down.
And like there are different opportunities and the legs, for example, it's a fun idea to use the leg and like just replace one leg And
No, they're both the same legs. It looks like it's replacing one leg because they're painted that way, but they're both the
I think
what's it
one
called?
had a boot and the other had the toe.
No, I thought I would check. Okay, wait. What is the? I
Uh,
shared it.
don't mind me, but
Hold on.
Remember, children, it is very important to be right on the internet.
That's right.
yes.
That's how you get all the cookies. Okay, I found it. I just gotta find it. Survey says. Of course, I chose this story. That was a mistake. Gubbins Painta.
Okay. I'm in the. You want to live through my creative process?
Yes, give it to us.
I was in the. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm not sure if the proportions are right, and everything. I'm quite happy that I did not change anything, because the proportions are still off. They're weird, but it adds to the character. Because I want to have them like a very slight worm appeal. I cut away the shoulders to have like no shoulders, and this dude is having like the extra long neck, and therefore he starts looking a tiny bit like a worm.
Oh, that's good.
And that's sort of the look I had been hoping for, because I don't want to do like wild mutants and third arms and everything.
God damn.
Because I don't want to have a chaos army.
Yeah.
But
I found the guy.
Okay.
This is extreme.
Yes.
It is insane.
Oh shit! Yes.
I can't. Like the blades, like the 3 blades in a row.
Shit.
Oh my god.
This is so freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Ah, so good.
I know my bird gene stealers are expensive, but that is expensive.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you used blue stuff to make some of them.
Of course he did.
Yes, and you should. It is a easy way out.
Yeah. It's just the amount of saving on it. But obviously he's got the swords, but then again the
But he's got
swords
3 real
you could get a
swords.
few.
What? Aren't they expensive?
No, bit site's quite easy to get. If you just look through my bits box, it is so much stuff in there. Like as an id player, you've got so many like different Carnifex heads. You buy one box, you're only using one head unless you magnetize, and you've got so many spare heads just to use for anything else. So
I'm not familiar with the Eldar box, so with the Harlequin boxes, so I cannot say how much there is in to reuse for other things, but it actually doesn't matter because this is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
Is there more? Is just the 2? Oh man, all kinds of good stuff on this profile. Look at this dude. Damn. Like this can't all be blue stuff. There's got to be some sculpting talent here.
Oh yeah, I think on the bicolor is definitely sculpting. ALAM has just gotten so many Carnifex heads. Use them as dead carcasses. No, we have a better idea. Use them as hip joints on the Hive Tyrant legs.
Also, convert them into rippers. I was once going to do that, and I never actually did.
A Carnifex head into a ripper? Was that what you said?
Yeah, big like so if you do
He's gone.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Your
you
fancy
do
microphone is something off.
If you do a like a Godzilla swarm, and it's it's called like what's it called now? It's called like a Crusher swarm. If you do that, what?
You just went, as you said, if you do that.
God damn.
Yeah,
I think I'm also just like talking like an idiot. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking and maybe this works. Can you hear me now?
the annoying thing is you just cut out for one word and then immediately come back.
Can you
Yeah.
hear me now?
Yes.
Well,
it
let's
always
see.
is just one word.
Fuck, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so if you're doing a Carnifex heavy army, a Crusher Swarm, if you're doing a Godzilla Swarm where it's all Tyranid monstrous creatures, and you need some troop choices, back in the day you could take Rippers as your troop choices. I don't know if you could still do that, but I had the idea of creating quote-unquote Ripper Swarms where the... Oh god, I'm still shutting. Where the Ripper Swarm... Sorry. Instead of it being a swarm, it's just one big fat ripper. Like one, take a
big
the base.
worm?
Yeah, take a base that would normally hold a ripper swarm and make one big fat worm on it with like a Carnifex head with a little snake body on it, and that's your Godzilla sized ripper swarm. I started making one once. I never finished it. Shocker.
Oh no. You only need to do technically, you only need to do 3 of them.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Oh, you mean that I only had to do 3 and I couldn't even finish that project?
Yeah.
Thanks, jerkface. Hey, Symbio Joe, you want a job as like the co-host of the Culture Conference?
To be perfectly honest, I purposely avoided this job.
Okay.
That is why you have so many other different hosts, and well, not me. I think you should have a other voice than a Canadian, American, or continental voice on there.
What do you like? What?
Just to have a
Switch it
wider
up?
array of insight in different topics.
Sure. I don't know who that would be though.
Well, Peter Hampson also qualifies for the job, and he did it.
But isn't he a continental voice?
Peter Hampson's from the island, isn't he?
Yeah.
What?
And we have that voice already, don't we?
Wait, what what job are you offering me right now? I think I misunderstood.
I'm offering you Flynn's job.
Oh no, he does a great job.
That was the joke. The joke was Flynn, you've pissed me off and now you're fired. I'm glad Flynn got the joke. Flynn, you're hired again.
Yeah, you have to know that I am German and jokes do not work on me.
True, humor doesn't exist, only drums.
Only drums.
And efficiency.
And drums.
My joke was not efficient enough.
Yeah, your joke was an insider. So the first time...
not really. I'm just too afraid to be a part of this, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to make Flynn scared, so that's okay. He's not. That's fine.
I have all of the power.
Well, to be honest, it would be quite funny if I actually would backstab Flynn about this.
I'll just take my pony to go elsewhere then.
Well, no, then I would be outnumbered by Germans, and it would be a bad idea.
Yeah, you would be outnumbered by Germans. That is one point.
But the efficiency would be through the roof.
True. There would be no fifth member.
You already had that when Kajan did the comments.
Oh, right.
We can do it. We don't need Flynn.
Oh my god.
You say that.
You say that, but he's the guy who gets you all your eBay scores. And he's also the guy who owns the museum.
Yeah.
Oh, Flynn. I found out who's going to own the gallery.
Who?
Gallery?
Darth Bob. It's going to be right next to the museum. There's going to be the Tyranid Museum, and then there's going to be the Tyranid Art Gallery.
Ooh.
Why's that?
Because Darth Bob is like... You know how Flynnhammer is for eBay?
Yeah.
That's how Darth Bob is for original Warhammer 40k art. Original Warhammer 40k art.
From the artist itself?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, that beats me then. I've just got lots of the art books.
Yeah, Darth Bob scores a lot of original 40k art and just scored another one by Wayne England.
Ooh.
I think it
Oh.
was Gene Stealer heads or something, or faces. Yeah, he showed it with me. I was like, damn, we need to open you a Tyranid art gallery right beside Flynn's Tyranid museum.
Question?
Yeah.
Yes.
I talked already with Flynnhammer about it, but I want to run this question past you two guys.
Sure.
Psychic potency
Yes.
does not really seem to correlate with head size, yet Tyranids seem to compensate with head size for psychic potency, and that is something that really bothers me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I don't mind it because, as we've said before, if you didn't have different head size on Tyranids, they would all be gaunts.
And there he's gone again.
You can't wait. You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you
One of these, we're just going to say we can't hear you when we've perfectly heard you, and you're still have no idea.
Your explanation, and at the very start, it just cut out.
God,
right
fucking
now.
damn. Okay,
The
I
fifth
should just.
member really has it out for you now.
What the shit? I thought this was just contained in my new laptop that I bought that hates me and hates Zoom, but apparently this is just everything I own.
Maybe it has something to do with how far away from your mic.
Listen, okay, you know what? Careful what you wish for. I'm right here. This is
ASMR
that
time.
ASMR creature conference. I can see my levels are off the charts. Maybe I should just crank them even further. Oh, maybe I
That actually was better. You didn't cut out at all.
I wonder if it's cutting out for just you guys or if it's cutting out for the stream as well. Because you guys are hearing me through Discord. And Discord has that thing where it like detects if you're talking.
Ah.
Am I cutting out for the stream? Oh, Captain Timboli. Yeah, for us it's fine. Okay, screw you guys. I'm just gonna keep talking, and the people in the stream will hear it.
So I have to mute Discord and listen to the stream.
Okay, the delays.
Can I make Discord be always on?
Yes.
Let's see.
While you're sorting that out, Lam, I know you asked about the you confused by the Carnifex head as the pelvis, the hip joint. So if you basically get the Carnifex head, have the ball joint that you'd normally put into the head section sticking up, and then have the armor plates at the fronts. Yeah, you could just cut if you want the armor plates going in the right direction, you can cut the front bit off, turn it around, and stick it back on. But with that, the Carnifex head, you might need to do a little bit of filing on the sides to slim it down to fit in. But you get something that fits in the pelvis joint for the Hive Tyrant legs, so you can actually use those instead of having to basically either get one of those printed hip joints to use it instead. And also it means you can actually then use the legs for other conversions. So I did it for a set of Hive Guard. I know Nick was doing one with another model as well. I can't remember I think it was to do with the Hydra class model, but there were some other ones as well. So
Okay.
the head is a good way to maximize spare bits.
I did a thing with my settings. Am I like too loud now for you guys on Discord?
No, you're fine.
Okay, well maybe this will work. I don't know. I think I increased my audio sensitivity on Discord. I have no idea. Okay, so what the hell was I even talking about?
We were talking about that Tyranids have very big heads, and in my opinion, they are not necessary.
See? Symbio Joe remembers everything. Thank you, Symbio Joe. So I was saying big heads on Tyranids are necessary because if you didn't have big heads on Tyranids, everything would be a gaunt, which is already a problem that we talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, fair point.
That the big heads on Tyranids are a distinction from the standard gaunt head type.
Also, Hydra stream is frozen for me.
Oh, hold on.
But only on YouTube, not on Discord.
Yeah, hold on. It's because I don't have the window up. Well, he should be back now, but... Where the heck is the window? Oh, there it is. He should be unfrozen now. If You wait.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
back.
Uh,
I have to agree with that because it makes well, Bargay said brains, Tyranid heads don't necessarily carry brains. I totally agree with that.
Ooh, interesting. Man,
Uh,
Bargast's always got the craziest, coolest ideas.
yeah, he does. I think we all agree to that, and
Yeah.
I think we're all just whiny little copies of his greatness. But yeah, I think it makes them easy to distinguish on a game on a design level.
Mm-hmm.
But that design level is that poor, sad design level we have been getting served for such a long time. And if they would actually be so brave as to make something new, like a new design, I would really hope for like taking that into consideration.
Mhm.
But then the whole shoot the big ones wouldn't work anymore. So what would the Empire do? And since Space
Is that
Marines,
even a thing anymore?
I don't know. But Space Marines, as mankind is not very smart,
Yep.
they need something, you know. They're not good with changes. So what would happen if the Tyranid suddenly would, have big heads and they were full of water, and the Imperium would shoot them, and they were just like big water bubbles, and yeah,
That'd be pretty
the
awesome.
hive mind would still work.
okay, I take that as an answer and do not ask further questions.
No, it's interesting. I like that line of interrogation.
Yeah,
Well, what I can go with, as Hive Fleet Bargeist pointed out, that, well, Tyranids are using a different kind of psychic energy as they are part of the Shadow of the Warp, so they might have to use a different structure of brain to use psychic
Ah,
energy.
yep.
I can live with that.
Yeah, because they're not warp based, right? They're hive mind
Well,
based.
for the sake of rules, they are warp-based, and even Synapse creatures were deemed as psychers for the sake of getting killed off by Colexus assassins.
What's this rules thing you're talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. You should not bother with it. It only consumes way too much of your time. It is very painful to learn, and it is worth it. Just keep on painting. Painting and modeling is great. Just do
Sounds like it
that.
gets in the way of making cool models.
Yeah,
yeah.
very much, very much.
Well, I think there's a certain challenge to thinking about, how to represent a certain rule
Yep.
differently than like the designers had in mind.
Yep.
And I think you need a starting point for everything. And for example, when I wasn't sure about here my arcanists, I
Yep.
looked into the rules and read what they were doing on the battlefield to get a better feel for
That's a
what
good
I
point.
wanted it
Yeah.
to look like.
Yep.
But that's where I started, and I left that point, and I left that ideas at some point.
Yeah. And like I joke about rules, but like you're right that that's a great starting off point for like how to do a conversion. Like what should it represent? Like if you want to do a crazy conversion with like a crazy gun, it's useful to have a guy who's supposed to have a gun in the first place.
Yeah. And maybe you want to play with it after all, right?
Yeah, yeah. I joke that like, oh, what's a rule? But like I do have a mindset, maybe I want to play with this someday. Like I'm not painting these guys, this kill team of Tyranids just for shits and well, partially for shits and giggles, but also because like I might actually play kill team with them.
And I think playing is for so many people like an inspiration to paint. For
Yeah, as
example,
you've said before, like you've had all kinds of stories about that like you have like cool rules, cool game experience inspires you to make something.
yeah, Or my my colleague who just recently got sort of back into the hobby. He
Yep.
played his first 40K game on the weekend,
Yep.
and he was so excited for it because he worked towards it because he wanted to play full painted.
Yep.
And he said, he would have well, he concentrated on painting and hobbying for a good while to sort of meet that deadline.
Yep.
And I think that can be a great motivator, and I think it's very rewarding if you pull that off. Yeah.
Certainly. We should probably call this. It's getting pretty late.
Yep.
You are right, but
I'm amazed we got this far without me leaving.
We held his attention. Victory.
As I usually drop off 1 hour ago.
Oh wow. Well, we forced you to stay because we put you on mic.
No, I just the adrenaline of fucking up keeps me awake.
Yep.
What do you want to fuck up?
Everything.
Good answer.
I get very nervous when things are going too well for me, and right now they are going very well.
Okay. Well,
that is a hidden non-compliment by me.
Let's quit while we're ahead.
Yeah,
Good.
let's do that.
because
Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you, especially on such a short notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe next time I build a shitty rig and actually do some hobby stuff as well.
Sounds good. Oh, there's Nora. Hey, we're just
Oh.
shutting it down. We're shutting it down right
Yep.
now. Sorry, yeah, it's really late. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye. Her response is only now? Oh man, I gotta go read all this Bargaze comments after, because it looks like some real good shit in there.
Yeah, we all do.
Symbio, so happy to have you, man. Thank you for jumping on such short notice. This was a lot of fun. Hope you had a good time.
Yep.
Absolutely, it was the absolutely greatest time I had away from my yard.
And I mean it. Send me your address, and you will have a gift from. I swear to the Hive Mother. I swear to the Sky Mother that you got something cool coming your way as soon as I can make sure how to send it without fucking it up.
If you use just some sturdy underlying, it should be fine, as it is a post envelope. Usually the transportation process should not fuck with it all too much.
Well, I'd be worried they might try and fold it. Like I was thinking
Well,
of putting it in a tube, but I know that can get really expensive.
this could happen at any time. I had a very ambitious deliver person that folded a package where a pair of scissors was in. So
Oh, God.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's fold those scissors.
Yep. Why is there so much resistance? Let's jam it into this post thing. Yes.
Oh my God.
If you like hearing Symbio Joe's voice, go and check out his channel. I've put the link in the chat for everyone. So
There you go.
and listen to the podcast for him.
If you want to hear Flynnhammer talk about giants, if you want to hear other persons of the hobby, not
Talking
these
about
two,
other things.
talking about their hobby and
The
stuff.
hobby.
Yep.
How does one
Not-
fold a scissor?
Not necessarily playing or rules.
Find out next time on Symbio Joe's podcast, where he explains how you fold a scissor.
All right, I gotta stop this before I get kicked in the head.
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you
take
all
care,
so much.
everyone.
This was a lot of fun. I hope everyone can stay safe. Have a good weekend. We'll see you again next week.
And donate, people.
Donate. Please donate to the Project Arvus. I should go share it in my story because I have not done that yet. And yeah, it was great hanging out with all of you. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye.